Digital storage is a vault of perfect memory. Unlike physical media, which fades or rots over time, digital files exist in an eternal present, untouched by entropy unless we design it otherwise. This permanence is unsettling. To create the illusion that something has aged, platforms like Instagram offer filters that add grain and cracks to images as if they were film negatives from a bygone era. What does this say about our relationship with memory? That without decay, we don't just lose time. Roland Barthes wrote that photographs are that, they carry the weight of a past moment. But when digital systems preserve everything perfectly, there is no past. There's just that is. The temporal authority of the photograph dissolves in an archive where nothing changes and nothing decays. We lose not just history, but the evidence that it ever happened at all. This isn't nostalgia we're after, it's control. Control over how memory feels, what it looks like, who gets to remember.
In the 1980s, humanizing MIDI sequences was a pivotal step toward bridging the mechanical precision of digital technology with the expressive imperfections of live performance.
Roland Barthes once described punctum as that detail in a photograph that pricks the viewer, creating meaning. Today, algorithmic noise is added to AI. Generated images precisely so they don't feel alien, so we can believe them enough to trust them. The graininess of old film has become code for authenticity, and machines now simulate it by default. The machine's job is no longer just to replicate, it must also to appear aged. Sound designers learned that machines playing perfect, rhythms felt unsettling, so they added random timing shifts. Now, AI chatbots do the same, throwing in typos and hesitant phrasing to mimic human awkwardness. Imperfection is no longer an accident, it's a feature. And we've become so attuned to it that the absence of flaws feels like deception.
This electronic oscillation can then be shown. It forms a wave pattern.
The first time humans tried to make a machine sound human was not in some glossy AI lab. It was on an oscilloscope, with jagged waveforms being smoothed into something resembling speech. Early programmers weren't just building tools. They were building lives we could believe in. They added static here, softened edges there, not out of nostalgia, but necessity. Because in a world of perfection, the machine would never seem real. The clip shows the birth of waveforms that would later be humanized. Here is how we first tried to make machines sound natural. Today's AI doesn't just mimic humans, it weaponizes nostalgia. Photos age for you. Handwriting generators produce messy loops and smudges as if written by a real person. It isn't authenticity we crave. It's proof that something was made with human, like struggle. The machine is no longer trying to pass the Turing test. It's trying to make us believe in its suffering. We've spent decades perfecting the illusion of imperfection. AI systems now outperform humans at tasks that demand a human touch, like emotional triage or ad targeting, by mimicking the subtle flaws and quirks we associate with real people. What was once an aesthetic choice in vintage filters or lo-fi recordings has become algorithmic necessity. The machine doesn't need to feel nostalgic, it just needs to look like it does. When Postman warned of technopoly, a society where technology becomes the default lens for all truth, he didn't imagine how quickly we'd trade our memories to a machine. We now consume faked experiences, algorithmic echoes of childhood or lost loved ones, without realizing these are not attempts at remembrance, but acts of erasure. The past is no longer something we carry forward. It's something sold back to us in curated doses. In the end, authenticity is not discovered, but manufactured. The future isn't about perfecting simulation. It's deciding which imperfections to sell at what cost. If all memory becomes a product, then our most personal moments become just another line item in an app store. What we remember, how, and why will be shaped not by experience, but by market research.